Hey folks, Matt from GodmodeHQ here. I'm going to give you a quick demo of the platform as a whole. So the problems that we deal with at GodmodeHQ is that you have a lot of like 5, 6 different platforms that you go to find B2B contacts, their enrichment data to manage your conversations, send them campaigns, LinkedIn and Gmail campaigns, as well as the biggest one, which is personalizing at scale your research, as well as sending outreach messages and other information. So here in the beginning page, you can actually see what we can do with searching. So you can just look for revenue officers, let's say, and head of sales. I will just like go after and founders as well. We'll put this in, and the industries that we are looking for is software as a service for ourselves, and then I'll just tech as a general one, perhaps even fintech too, and then software. So you get the gist of it, right? Company size, we usually go after like 50 people companies to 5,000 people companies, but like this is just an example. And then let's say located in United States, right? And now once I do this, we are going to run this query to basically get you leads. And you can also run the same query here in natural language, and you can ask much more contextual stuff like find me people who are interested in AI and talking about AI who work in San Francisco, and I'm looking for the decision makers there, right? And that's what we are going to get you. Now in the background, we are actually querying multiple data sources to bring you all these leads, as you can see, right? And because my LinkedIn is already connected, you can see that on the connected field, it says that I'm not connected to any of these people. So these are completely new leads for me, right? Now what I can do as the second step is that I can just add a column. These are all enrichment fields. I can go to education. I can go to last LinkedIn activity so that I have the context about them, to their LinkedIn about section, their function, seniority, company, industry, and their latest funding round as well, right? And their total funding. So once I start enriching these, as you can see, some of them are already pre-enriched. We run this against the best contact databases all over the world, from ZoomInfo to Apollo to LinkedIn to Lucia and to the rest of the market as well, right? So now what we can do on top of it is that even though we have all this data about the funding rounds, about their companies, about their LinkedIn about section and all, sometimes, and most of the time actually, you go to their websites to do custom research on them so that you can actually craft a good message to reach out to these people that will get you a reply. So what we do at scale for all these 50 people is actually automate that through AI agents. That is why this is an AI agent based framework. So we can just say find out if they are hiring for sales and summarize the job posts. And then once I click comment enter, now what this is going to do is go through all of these leads, websites, their domains, do Google search on them and on their names as well, on a dynamic basis in real time, decide if some of these links and some of these URLs are worth scraping and are worth looking into, and then summarize that information back to you. So it's actually the exact thing that you would do yourself if you were to do this on your own, right? So I'll just summarize this as recent job postings. And once we have this information, this unstructured information, just like these fields, we can actually use them to do really whatever we want. So as you can see in our contextual toolbar here, we have the generate option, right? If I click on generate, what this will do is generate an outbound warm LinkedIn message based on at recent job postings. And now once I click run, as you can see, this is actually loading on a dynamic basis one by one. And once I load this, this is going to be queued to be run after the recent job posting ends, right? And just so we can make things a little bit quicker, I will just stop it so that like we can start running the new custom field that will do an outbound message. So the outbound message, I will just rename my call. So as you can see, let's check these out. The big problem with AI generated messages is that they are cold, they are robotic, they don't get you replies, they don't sound human, and they're like just too much, right? But as you can see here for John, it says, hey, big fan of Rockspoon here. We can help you reach out to the right folks with authentic personal messages at scale, always down to chat payments and restaurants. And for Amit, it's something else, but it's just also, it is personalized, made personal for them, but it also says we can help you reach out to potential hires and customers. Hey Rose, Service Titan, big fan of Service Titan here. We can help you, help your team make your outreach more personal and authentic. So as you can see, the outreach is actually much better than what ChatGPT can do, or basically sometimes what you personally write on yourself. It is just at scale, right? So once we have these outbound messages, then how you can use this is you can just click on some of the leads that you want to send this to, click send campaign, and then name your campaign, CRO campaign. And if you send it like this, we are just going to send it to people with connection requests. Otherwise, you can just send a message and you can just say, hey, with a 1 hour delay, at outbound message. So all these outbound messages that you see here are going to be custom, personal, and very much special for the person it is targeted at. And we are going to send this, for example, on LinkedIn, on a dynamic basis, while we limit and while we respect all the limitations of LinkedIn too. We don't only do this for LinkedIn, we are already doing this for Gmail, but it is already in testing with some of our design partners, right? So then say you want to see your reply rates, right, as to like what you have been getting. So as you can see here, let me open up my demo mode as well. I see that like I've been getting replies on these days. I haven't created any campaigns over these days, and as you can see, my campaigns are listed here, the best performing, worst performing, and the total people that I connected. If I do get replies from some of these people, I can just go to my inbox, and inside the inbox see clearly that which people I'm talking to, right? And then I can just shoot them a message here, or I can shoot them a message over Gmail as well, and I can then filter them too, and I can see my campaigns over here. One thing that we really think is really does make a difference is that if you go to your settings and if you go to your AI agent settings, you can see that all of these AI native agents are actually customized for your company. So I have my website URL, I have the company name, I have my company description, my audience, my purpose, and everything. So whenever I post something, whenever I generate something with AI or try to find data, it is always going to use this angle to do all those things, right? Yeah, that's the demo. But let me know, if you have any questions, guys. We have a great platform here that we would love to get you on board. You can book a demo. You can just join our Slack, join our community channel as well, and we can get you just start working on this to get you more replies and get you more revenue. See you.